Hey everyone, Reekyracer here. Welcome to another episode of Trucking Simulators. This time it is the American Truck Simulator, and I'm showcasing patch 1.32, which is on public beta on Steam at the moment. So if you want to opt in to betas, go through Steam and you can actually activate the 1.32 patch so you can actually play until it actually goes live. But this one we're going to have a bit of a look at the trailer dealership that we have in Euro Truck Simulator, but also on the map now. If you actually zoom right out, I am way over in Albuquerque. There is Oregon, so there you go. You've actually got to make your way up. I think you can go up through that way, obviously, and yeah, you can actually head all the way up through Oregon. I'd say Hornbrook you may get through there as well, but yes, as you can see, they have actually added a new state. So yeah, but first and foremost we'll go through this trailer dealership, and as you can see, here's all the configurations of your standard trailers. So you have a dry van, flatbed, a sliding tarp and a double flatbed. Then you go into your sliding tarp RMW double, an insulated triple, and a refrigerated. So they are the two pages of these guys. So if we have a look at the triple here, we'll go into the customized configuration. We'll zoom out a bit, and as you can see there, it's a fairly long setup. So yeah, so looking pretty good there. So what we will look at first is the chain type. So you've got the single, the STAA double, the Rocky Mountain double, and the triple, which is what we're doing here. So you go into your bodies, you have the dry van, the insulated, and the reefer. So if you wanted to go a reefer, which the refrigerators, they look pretty cool, we might actually do one of them. So, and you've also got your dry van as well. So insulated and dry don't look all that much different, but yeah, but we'll go with the reefer this time around, and we will go to the axle type, which looks like you can only have a triple pup, which is this configuration here, 11111. Then you go into the paint jobs. You can have custom colors, black, a blue, a red, a white, which it already was, the ambient, the Electra, the Express, the Roller, the Stream, the Swift. So we'll go with the Roller, and we might change that side color to our red, just so it suits the truck when I add it onto the front of it, as you can see there. So the red goes with that, and the silver, same with all the chrome there, so it doesn't look too bad. Now we'll go to all the accessories here, and we'll just get rid of this prime mover, so we can come around in the front here and we can change the cooler. So we have the cooler, we have the turbo cooler, which is the Turbo King, and we have a chrome cooler, which, hey, if you want the bling on your truck, I suppose you go with that, but I don't mind that Turbo King, so we'll go with that one. Down to the next one, we'll just change that and just change that. Alright, so come all the way down to the back, and as you can see, we can change these trailer doors. So you got the standard door, the roll-up door, or the chrome doors with the sort of checker plate, I suppose you'd call that, diamond plate. No, it's not really, it's just like a pressed aluminium plate. So, but we might go with a roll-up door on that one, and we've got a rear bumper. We'll put the exclusives on. I don't mind these 45-degree angle lights, and we'll go with the flaming wheels just because they look so cool, and we'll go with a long load. As you can see, in Euro Truck they didn't actually give you this option, but in American Truck Simulator they do. You can actually put the long load on the back of the truck, so that's really cool that they've actually given us that option. Alright, so hard to control this with the mouse. I noticed too with the rims, they don't give you a huge selection. You've got steel, you've got the advanced steel, or you've got the standards. Standards are a sort of a chromey sort of thing, but we'll stick with all steel for this time around. And with your tyres, there is no actual better performance or fuel economy or weather traction, rainy weather sort of, so it's up to you what you want to go, whether you go the Dynamics, you go the Roadmasters, or you go the Vortex, but up to you what you really want to go. So we'll just stick with the Dynamics that are on it. Alright, and we've got the side markers, so we'll go the exclusives just to add more lights. As you can see, it added heaps more compared to the original. There's only the one there, and the one at the end. So when you add that, it adds another 3 there and another 3 there. Then we have the chassis, which we can add a spare tyre to, which we will do. We'll go around this side, and we will put another spare tyre on that side as well. Now we can go under here. We'll put the exclusive brake lights on there, just so all our brake lights match up. Now we can come to here, put the same thing on again, turn around and put the mud flaps on there, and we will change that to the roll up door as well. We don't actually need to put the oversized load sign on there, as it's not the back trailer, so we'll just leave that as is. We'll put a spare tyre there. We will go with the exclusives again, and we will spin around this side, put the spare tyre under the back here as well. Then we'll slowly make our way forward. So can we actually change? Yes we can, so we'll just sort of get around here and make our way along the side here. That's got the exclusive back end on it. This is the one we want that one there. We'll put the exclusive back end on that one and put the flaming rims on there, the exclusive there, the flaming rims once again. We will also put the roll-up door on that one, just because we can. I think the roll-up doors are better, because in that way you're not having to attach your trucks to actually unload them. You could probably just do them there and then. So we've got spare tyres on all those trailers, and that's pretty much it. So if we actually go back to that, we can go and put the truck on. So it's a fairly decent sized rig there, with the big Turbo King hanging out over the top there. So yeah, it looks good. So we'll confirm that, and it'll come up here in a picture of what we've customized. So we purchased that. That's $351,881, and as you can see, you can only store these triples in Nevada or Oregon. So luckily enough, I actually have a depot in Las Vegas, so we can store it there. Then you put it into there, and then go, okay, now go to Trailer Manager before anything happens. Click on the trailer, make it private. That way none of your drivers can actually use it. So if you want to use it, it's always free in your garage to actually use. And if you want to use it, then you actually just attach the trailer to here and off you go. So anyway, we'll go back to the trailer dealer again, and we'll have a bit of a look at the flatbeds, because they are actually a fairly interesting little trailer that we got going on here. So as you can see, just a flat deck, timber, not much special. So we can go here, you can have a single, a double, a Rocky Mountain double, or a triple in these trailers. So that's what your triples look like, your doubles, your ST AA double, and a single. And that, wow, look at that, that's cute. So tiny, that little trailer. Anyway, we'll actually change the axles first, just to get this back to a normal size truck again, or normal size trailer I should say. So we have the 28 foot single, which is this little fella here, so 28 foot, not real long. Then we have a single 45 foot, and it actually has axles that are further forward with a little bit of overhang, not too bad. Then we have a 45 foot with your axles right to the rear. We have a 45 foot with spread axles. We have a 45 foot with 3 axles, with the rear axle a lift up, lift down. We have a 48 foot with front facing axles, so we're starting to get up into the decent sized length trailer there, as you can see. Then we have a 48 foot with the rear axles. Then we have a 48 foot spread axle. Then we have a 48 foot 3 axle with the rear jack down axle. So you're only running on 2 tyres until you load up. Then we go down to a 53 foot front axle. We have a 53 foot rear running axle. We also have a 53 foot spread axle and a 53 foot 3 axle with the rear drop down as well. So as you can see, decent length tray. And we go down, we also have a 53 foot 4 axle trailer with a set of singles on the back and droppable front and rear sets of axles. Then we also have a 4 axle spread with the front axles that are drop down only. The rear 3 are actually all sitting on the deck at all times. So there you go. So for me, I don't mind that huge looking 53 foot trailer. That is just huge, but I mean, realistically, if you were running around, you'd probably be running a 45 foot trailer with the 3 axles. So throw that on there, and that's a decent size tray. That looks good, so we'll go with that one anyway. We'll go back to the body, and as you can see, you can have an aluminium body there, or you can go with the timber. So we'll go with the aluminium this time round. We'll go with a paint job, so we'll go with a custom colour. We'll throw our preset on there, preset red, so nice. And then it's just got a silver chassis, which all looks good. Now we'll go to the customization. Now, we can actually put a headboard on. Now the headboard is in red, or we can actually go the aluminium headboard, which looks really cool, I reckon. Looks a lot nicer, just with the textures, rather than just the normal plain old red headboard. So we'll stick with that and go with that. Now down this way a bit, and we'll come to the lights, and we'll throw lights all over it. As you can see, it puts these ones here. If you take that away, actually, what ones does it put on? Oh, a couple of extras. Okay, so yeah, there you go. And under here we can go with extra chassis bars for frame support. So as you can see there, it's all frame supported. Or we'll just come back down here. You can go with just a plain old toolbox, just for all your dunnage and all your chains and everything. Or you can go an aluminium lockable toolbox or a chrome lockable toolbox. I actually like the look of that aluminium toolbox there, so we might go with that. Might stick with all those tyres and rims the same, but as I said earlier, there's not much of a selection with your rims, whether you want to just go chrome rims, steel rims, whatever. So we'll just stick with the steel rims, and then same with your hubs. You can go with the standard nut, you can go with a cap, or you can go with a dark shadow cap. So we'll stick with the nut. Hubcaps, you can go with the air, so that they are actually all got the inflatable, or you can go with the red, which they already are, or the silvers. So we'll stick with the reds. And then a hubcap, you can actually put the exclusive, your chrome, or your premium. but we'll get rid of all of them. Now around to the back, as you can see, you can have the standards or you can have the exclusive. The exclusive actually looks really cool. We will run with oversize on this one, so you can either go with the flag or you can actually run with oversize down there, which looks a little bit better than just the straight flag. And we'll run with some mud flaps wheel lead. So there you go. You can also run with some warning flags as well, so we'll throw them up in there as well, just to put them on. And there you go. So there's another trailer built. Add the prime mover onto the front of it, and that's a pretty cool looking rig. Fairly decently long, but not too overly silly. So there you go, 45 foot long, $44,000. So you're paying about $1,000 a foot for one of them rigs. So we'll buy that and confirm the purchase on that one, and we'll send it to New Mexico, as that is where we are. Send it, and then okay, then go to the trailer manager again, click on Albuquerque and make private on that one as well, just so that we can use it later on. So we'll go back in here. So we've done one of these guys and one of these guys, so we might actually look at the sliding tarp double. So we'll customize the configuration on that, and as you can see, it is a big sliding tarp, just all slides back from the back end to the front, and then you can unload. So as you can see, it's just a standard double. It's got the smaller trailer on the front, bigger trailer on smaller trailer on the back, bigger trailer on the front. So I think you can actually go into a triple on these guys, but we'll just make the Rocky Mountain double, or you can go the STAA double, which is the two smaller ones, but I don't mind the look of that. With the big trailer on the front, and then you add your prime mover, it makes it look like a fairly decent rig. So yeah. Alright, so we've either got the Rocky Mountain double, which that is, we'll just get rid of that again, and come down the side here. So you've got, that's your wheels, the axle set up there. So you can either go with that one, or you can go with your Rocky Mountain double pup, which is that one there. It's a bit more heavy duty trailer compared to that one. Adds the legs and adds a bit bigger turntable on the A-frame, and the actual turntable looks a little bit more beefy under there, so we might go with the Rocky Mountain pup. Then we will go with, see, you can go custom colours here. I mean, you could do all red like that if you wanted. It's sort of, you know, as it would be in real life, it's just a big chunk of vinyl, so you could make it all one colour, I suppose, if you wanted, or if you wanted, we may as well go back to the design we had earlier and change the preset red so that we're the same colour. Make all our trailers the same, why not? Alright, so on the front here, we can actually run just single lights up the top here. So, as you can see, you got the little single lights up the top. Or you can run a full light bar, which I actually don't mind. Or you can run your wind deflector on the front as well, which doesn't look too bad, especially if you have a truck like mine, where your cab is low and you need that wind deflector up above. So we might actually keep that one on this one this time. I actually did build myself one earlier that had that set up, so when you turn your lights on at night, all the light bar is all lit up, but I don't actually mind the look of that. Looks really cool. So we might stick with that for the moment. So we'll take away our prime mover and we'll move down to the side lights here, and we'll go with the exclusives again, and under the chassis this time we might run some chrome boxes just to make it a little bit more stylish this time. So we'll come around to this side. go with another chrome box under there. So they look pretty good. And as you can see, all the side markers on this one. Now, pretty much the same thing with all these wheels. This one here, we can probably just go with a couple of markers. I don't think you're going to need the nose cone on that, so we'll go with the top marker lights, because you're not actually going to see that from anywhere. The rear of the chassis, we can have alloy toolbox or chrome. We'll go with chrome again. Put the side markers, so as you can see, there's only one in the middle and one at each end. When you do that, it adds that one there and that one there. Oh, we forgot about all the exclusive stuff, so we better put all that on. Put the tyres on there. We don't need the long load sign in there. We put the mud flaps on there and run with the exclusives on the back as well. Come around to this side and we'll run with the exclusive rear end. We can run with long load and we can run with the mud flaps as well, just to make it all match. And also we've got the chrome toolbox on this side as well. So there you go. So that one there with the tarp all set up is going to be 123,610. Throw your prime mover on it, and it is a very nice looking rig as well. Fairly decent. So we'll confirm that one, which is that one there, and purchase. And we have to send it to Oregon or Nevada as well, so we will send it out over to Las Vegas. Put it over there. And yes, so pretty much it's just a rinse and repeat on any of these sorts of trailers you want to do. As far as the flatbed doubles go, they are pretty much the same as your normal flatbeds. They're just set up with you pretty much however you want. You can run with the timber floor or the flatbed. With this, you can only run the STAA double or the STAA pup. So all that does is change your dog here from either the small A-frame to the large A-frame. So yes, that's about it. Alright, so we might actually go out and leave that for the moment. And as we are on the trailer manager here, we've got this one here, so we can grow. That one's fine, it can do whatever it's doing because that's in Las Vegas. And because we've got the flatbed here, we'll use that one and grab it. And so now this is assigned to the truck and to the owner. So we'll go back here. We'll actually go and see what the actual time of day is. It is Sunday, 10:15 p.m. and I am free as the wind. So we'll park this thing in the garage and get it to daytime. Are we actually attached? Okay. So we'll just drop this trailer, as you do, because it is your own trailer. And off we go. We'll go and check what jobs we've got. So you come to the job market, hit the cargo market one now. You don't actually have to go to the quick job or the freight market. You go to the cargo market when you own your own trailers. Click on that. Shows you where you are. So we'll click on Albuquerque, and here's all the jobs that we can take with our flatbed trailer. The quickest job we can find is probably that one there, so we'll take that. So now that we've got our trailer on, we can actually throw it into gear and off we go. And we'll get out of here. just go to the outside so we can actually see what we're doing. So we're gonna have to, Mr. Policeman, we'll wait for him to go past. Pull out over across the street to get this big girl out of here. She's a decent length trailer, as you can see there. Big oversized sign, and as you can see, the flag's waving away. See the trailer's tracking nicely down the road. Flags waving around in the air, so yeah, really nice model on these trucks. We'll drive our way in here. Alright, so press enter, hit the cargo market again for the job that you've got your little GPS tracker on, take the job, and it'll tell us we've got to come down the road here and reverse our trailer. Okay, well, as you can see, the trailer is actually in, and you can see this is how you actually load your cargo. So it takes a little bit of time, and then once you're done, it's fully loaded up on your trailer. And as you can see, because we've got a 48-foot trailer, we don't need that much. So we can start the truck up, and being that I'm in a really weird position here, I'm going to have to try and sneak out without doing any real damage to anything. Hopefully I can. Back end doesn't swing out too far. No. So we'll get going here. And we'll go for a bit of a drive with our lumber. So as you can see, it's all loaded on, and being that we do have a longer trailer, that we've got a little bit of room to spare, so not bad at all. See, as you can see, it drives nicely, very well. I do actually like the flag graphics there. It's really great, waving flags. So yeah, it looks really good, this flatbed. Really impressed with it. I like the aluminium floor on that. So yeah, they've done well. It's just going to be fun to have our own trailers to actually be able to use whenever you want, and decide on the type of loads you want to take, whether you want to take these flatbed loads, or whether you want to do some refrigerated loads with your fridge trucks, or your dry goods, or whatever you want to do. It's going to be really good. Okay, so we're about 15 minutes out here, so coming into Clovis, New Mexico, and I will show you how to actually deliver these trailers. Oh gosh, we got to get into here, do we? Okay, well, if that's happening like that, then we'll drop it back a couple of gears. We'll see how we go. Enter. And you can park it wherever you want, but I'm in a hurry, so we will skip it. So there you go, time taken, blah blah blah, get your experience, get your total amount, and you can either check the current company job offers, which are all at this company here. So you got big reservoir tanks that you can take, Looks like they're all in the same spot, or you can go out of that and go back to the job market, go into your cargo market, go to Clovis again, and you've got all that you can take again. So you can take some pipes, you can take iron pipes, reservoir tanks, concrete tubes, yeah, so anything you sort of want. As this northern part of the map goes into Oregon, I haven't actually been up that way yet, so I don't actually know. And if I go to my garage manager, the closest I would actually have would be my Vegas garage, because I have Albuquerque, Phoenix and Los Angeles, and I have not actually been up to Oregon yet, so I will actually check that out in the coming days, and maybe even release another video on some Oregon, because I think, you know, if you were in Los Angeles, yeah, so you're a lot further down, so just remove that and remove that. So yeah, you are a lot further down, so we're going to have to actually go up and have a bit of a look, and I'm not sure whether it's open yet or whether they've just added the state and no roads yet. I'm not real sure. You could probably go to the freight market and see what jobs are around to go to Oregon, maybe New Mexico, California, Arizona. See, there's no actual blips like all these towns have, so I'm not sure whether anything's actually going on with that at the moment, so I'm not really sure, because there is no OR for Oregon. But anyway, on that note, guys and girls, thank you all so much for watching today's video, and make sure if you did enjoy the video, make sure you do hit that like button for me, and also hit that little bell for the notifications of when I am sending out my latest videos, and also my live streams. And also, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, and until next time, talk to you all later. Bye.